Hi beautifuls, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. So today I'm going to show you guys how I got this cute fall nail look. There's some 3D elements, there's some charm elements, as well as some cute use of syrup gels from Yogurt Nail, and just all types of fun stuff. So I really hope you guys enjoy today's video, and yeah, I will see you in the video.
Trying to find the reasons you won't find her pretty.
Okay, so we're switching over to voiceover. So I clip the prep really short because I feel like I show it in almost all of my videos, and it's pretty much the same except for I changed one thing when it came to my prep. I've been really trying to push back using the Jello peel off base, but because it damages my natural nails so bad whenever I remove it, I decided to put down a layer of my Dami peel off base, just covering half of my nail, like you see here, and then I'll fill in the rest with the Jello. And I love that method. I think from now on that's going to be my prep for all of my peel off bases, all of my peel off nail sets, because sometimes, especially when I'm building a nail out of hard gel, I'm a little hard on the file because I'm not that good at putting builder gel on myself, and I have a lot of mistakes, and I have a ton of filing to do, and because I know I have a ton of filing to do, I would go ham. And when I just have the Dami peel off base on, the nail tip just gives. Well, not the nail tip, the nail itself gives every time. So I tried this method for this set, and I really liked it, so I'm gonna keep with it. Also, I spent my money on the Jello, and because I found out that I was ruining my nail beds, I kind of just stopped using it altogether, and it was just sitting in my nail desk. So I was like, let me see if I can give it a chance, another chance. But this time, I'm gonna work smarter and not harder. Yeah. I have a ton of sinus pressure going on in my nose, so yeah, I sound weird. I feel like I sound so nasally. That's because I do, but I feel it. The sinus pressure is kicking, it's rocking. So if I sound a little low or down, that's why. I've been sick, and I finally got over the sickness, but I'm still it's still concentrated in my nose. What is the word? Congestion. I still have a ton of congestion in my nose. So now I'm just applying the tips like I do regularly with my rubber base coat by LGN Pro, the best thing base coat out there on the market. Fight with your mama, not me. Sorry. Applying the tips. Okay, so now I went a little ham with the rubber base, so I had a ton of spillage, and then also after my index finger, I was putting these nails on all types of ways. So I'm just going in and I'm etching the sidewalls so that they won't interfere with me laying down my builder gel. And now I'm just clipping the tips to the size that I want, and I shape them. So I'm going for an almond, but because I'm doing them on myself, my shaping is never good. But I'm gonna get better at it. I plan on posting a lot more videos of me working with hard gel and building a nail with hard gel, because I am a baby nail tech, and that's the area that I want to specialize in. So you gotta practice, so you won't be having your clients out there walking around looking crazy. So I went in with Milky White from LGN Pro. I'm gonna give a nice slip layer, and one thing I've learned is that you want your slip layers to be really thin. The thinner your slip layers are, the less likely the gel is gonna run on you. And you can see right here, I'm gonna put a fat glob in the middle of the nail, and she's not going anywhere because my slip layer was really thin. And then after I lay down a glob, I like to take a little bit more, because one thing I've noticed is that I'm always afraid about the amount of gel I pick up. So by doing the method of me laying down just a normal glob in the center and then taking a little bit more and then working that towards the cuticle area, and then taking all that leftover gel and just swooshing it from side to side until I cover the whole nail, has been working for me. So this first layer I try to make perfect as much as possible. I don't want this first layer to be running into my cuticles. I want it to cover all of the side walls of the nail tip as well as my natural nail. I just really want to perfect my cuticle area, and then with the second layer I'm going to go in with, that's what I'm going to use to build an apex and build up bulk in the nail. When I'm doing it on myself, I tend to do like close to almost 3 layers, because it's just easier for me, because I have to contort my hands and like my fingers and stuff to make the nail work. However, when I'm doing it on clients, I don't have to do it. I can do it in 2 beads, pretty much. 2 layers of gel and then move on. So it's really important that when you are applying the gel, you do not press down, you do not push your brush into the gel, because when you push your brush into the gel, it creates like a little rainbow around your brush, and then the gel is going to go exactly where you pressed it down to. So it's going to fly all the way across the nail because you pressed down hard. And it's really important that you are, 1, light-handed, and 2, you are swishing back and forth, keeping the left side of the brush on the left side of the nail and the right side of the brush on the right side of the nail. That's what I've learned. And it's been working. Like, I've noticed that the lighter pressure I use, the easier it is for me to manipulate the gel and work the gel. So I highly recommend this. I highly recommend, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Delusional. Because like, what am I even recommending? I don't know. Words are not my forte. Pop off queen. But no, like, I highly recommend this technique. Being light with the hands and keeping the left side of the brush on the left side of the nail and the right side of the brush on the right. And then just build up. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect the first time you apply the hard gel onto the nail. Work in thin layers, work in small layers, and just build up till you get the structure and the base that you want. Because me personally, on myself, I like for my nails to be a little bit thicker at the apex. That's just me. I like that heavily sculptured nail. But I know but when I do my clients' nails, I don't do that. I don't give them such a large apex. I'm more focused on like giving them structure and making their nails look beautiful. So I tend to not use as many layers, but for me, I go in with a lot of layers because I like that thick apex. So that is the nails all done. My pinky's always the easiest to do because she's so tiny. And now I'm taking a little bit of 90% alcohol and I am cleaning that sticky layer off of the nails. Now LGN Pro hard gels have like a real thick inhibition layer. So my next time that I order off of LGN Pro, I'm gonna go ahead and buy her cleanser, her gel cleanser, because I feel like it's her gel cleanser that matches with her product, like her hard gel, so it must clean off that layer a lot easier than what regular alcohol does. Because like I find myself scrubbing for like a minute just to get it all off. So that was the nails all shaped, filed, buffed. They're looking real cute. They were not looking like how they were looking a few minutes ago. And at this moment I realized that my ring finger, I applied the tip pointed up. And that is the problem with putting nails on your damn self. If I could have someone just apply my tips for me. You don't have to do anything else. Just apply my tips. I always do that. My tips are either crooked, beyond crooked, or because my natural nails grow upward, sometimes I apply the tip. Like I have to apply a lot of pressure on the tip and like push them downward so the nails be straight. If I don't do that, then it's like my ring finger and it's sticking up in the freaking air. Anyways, I'm going in with the yogurt nail base coat. Absolutely love this base coat. It's very sticky base coat. It cleans so well onto itself, and because of that, like, I feel like it cleans onto products just as well. I love using it for airbrush. Another like cheap alternative for a good base coat is the Jello from Amazon. Their base coat is really nice. It's not as sticky. It's a really thin base coat. However, it does clean to itself really nicely, as well as cleaning to other gel products. And now I'm going in with this AliExpress gel polish from the brand Sansu. It's like a, what is this word? I want to say it's like off-white. It's like a cream. It's like a cream color. And I'm applying that color on my ring as well as my ring as well as my index. So that's me applying it on my ring finger right now. I did about 2 coats of everything on every one of the nails. Yeah. Did about 2 coats. Even the syrup gels, I did only 2 coats. So how have you guys been? I feel like it's been so long since I've talked to you guys. Even though I literally just posted a nail haul. However, like, I didn't start editing this video until like the last couple of days, and it's being posted today, the day that I'm doing the voiceover. So I feel like it's been so long. Okay, so back to the nails. I'm going in with the yogurt gel white syrup. Yeah, it's their white syrup. I think it's like 01 syrup.01. I don't know. I put that on my pinky, my middle, and my thumb, and then I went in with a layer of their, what is it? Oh, I'm going in with a second layer of the Sansu. So yeah, there we go. I went in with this like syrup cream color from the Gelato collection. I forgot what number it is, but I went in with that over my thumb and my pinky, but I did not go over it over my ring. I just went in with another layer of the syrup white. And it's because it's because I'm doing picnic, like the picnic print on my thumb and my pinky. So because of that, I just broke a nail. Because of that, I didn't want it to be like that milky white, because that milky white on top of like the Milky White hard gel was making it like a bright soft white, and I didn't want that. So that's why I went in with the tan. So now I'm taking that same syrup tan and a little bit of brown from the MPA Art Gel Palette, and I'm going in to create the little picnic print. I had so much fun doing this. I don't know what about this that made me so excited, but like, okay, I guess it's because when I first went in to do it, I didn't think it was gonna come out nice. And then, like, I think I was like halfway in, and I was starting to go in with like a second layer of everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I wanted to scrap the whole nail design and just do a full hand of this. And I cannot believe that I did not think that mixing the syrup from yogurt gel and a little bit of a color, like a regular pigmented color from like any other palette, would still make it like syrupy. I thought it would lose that syrup look or consistency, but it literally did not. It melted so well into each other, and I was so happy, because if this part of the nail didn't go right, I would have closed the book. I would have shut off that camera, climbed to bed, and said, no videos being posted this week. Because before, okay, so backstory. The first time I started recording this design, it was an epic fail. My room was so warm, so my gel was so runny, like my hard gel was so runny, and it was running everywhere, and I was freaking out. I was literally freaking out. I had went in with the Dami over all of my nails. So after I finished, like I muscled through and I built the nail with the runny gel, and when it came down to filing, I'm filing my pinky and then floop, it flung across the room. I never so fast shut off all the lights in my room and climbed into bed. I wanted to cry at that moment because nothing was working. So I had stopped, climbed into bed, I got up, I went to go grab something to eat, and I came back and I was like, I'm recording this video right now. And so I took off all the nails because I had a peel-off base on, and I restarted, and then I made it all the way to this point, and then I was like breathing, and then I did it. And I'm so happy that it came out okay. I love this part of nail. It's so cute. Like, I want to do a full nail set of just nothing else but this. Like, that would be so freaking cute, but boring at the same time. And I feel like I don't do boring. Like, I can't do plain simple sets. I have to add some type of crazy charms onto it. I have to do something wild, because that's just me. That's just my personality. I can't do boring nails. It has to be like either uber cute, or like a bunch of just cute charms on it, or it has to be so darn like dramatic that you can't just, you know what I mean? Like, you just can't ignore it. Like, it's so dramatic. Okay, so once I finished the picnic print on the other nails, I decided to go in and with a brown from the MPA Gel Art Palette to create like this little, what is it called? Like a swirl? Yeah. So I did that on the ring and my index. And then I filled that in. Like, a lot of this set is repeated. Like, the base, I feel like the base is pretty simple. The thing that makes it not so simple is all of like the charms and like the 3D art that I put on it. So I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys watch this, because if I keep going, I promise you I'm gonna start like choking because my throat is so dry and I can barely breathe. Alright, I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, so now I'm going in with this dark brown, and I'm starting to create the little like swirl pattern on the nail. I don't know what it's called, but it's like the not plaid, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you know, the checkered look, but instead of doing checker straight lines, you do swirls, but you cross them in a pattern the same way you would do like the checkered look. So that's what I'm doing. It's really cute. At first I started to do it checkered, but then it was just looking a little too much like the picnic nails, and it was no longer like fun, because I want it to be like a fun fall set rather than like a, I don't know, I wouldn't say fun, like a cutesy fall set. And I feel like these little swirls are so freaking cute. Like, the plaid swirls are so freaking cute. So I decided to go with that. And then plus, it looks like a little peanut. I was like, this looks like a peanut. You could eat it. I feel like this whole entire voiceover makes no sense. I like word spill. Like, a bunch of, like, it's on track. Like, it makes sense in my head, but I feel like mentally I skip things. I'm like, oh yeah, I can say this, and then I start to say it, and then I like skip a part of the sentence that makes it like comprehensive, and I just continue talking, and then I'll like stop and process what I just said, and I'm like, huh? That doesn't make no sense. You didn't add any type of context to it. Anyways, my mom said I had ADHD, so that's probably why. She told me that I had ADHD. ADHD. Okay, so now I'm going in with the white from the Artist Palette from MPA X narinanails. And I'm creating little stars, because what is me without stars? What is a Desiree nail set without stars? What is a Desiree nail set without 3D elements? What is it? It's not a nail set at all. It's not me. It's not who I am. And the day that I do not add stars or some type of 3D element on the nails, check on me. I don't think I'm okay. Something is going wrong in my brain and I need help. Anyways, do you guys see every time I flip my hand over to the side? Oh my gosh, that nail, like from like the straight view, it looks fine. But when you turn it, like you flip it up, what's the word? That's not from the straight view. From like when your hands are like curved over, like how it is now, it looks fine. But then when I flip it up and I'm like back of the hand facing my face rather than my palm facing my face, the nail is like shooting up to the sky, like it's trying to fly away. I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. Don't ask me what that was. Anyways, I got these little bow charms from Japan. And did I get from Japan? I don't know. I got it from Korea or Japan, and they're so freaking cute. I was not gonna add these little bow charms, but then in my head, I was like, bears and croissants, bears and croissants, bears and croissants, bears and croissants. And then I was like, oh, bears, bows, and croissants. So, yeah. It was a cute little element, and plus I was thinking about what can I add onto the pinky that won't, one, throw off from the set, or two, like I didn't want to add another 3D element on the pinky because I've been like, that's just too much. So I definitely got that big bow right there. I got that from South Korea, the one that's on my pinky. I decided to put those on there because it was so cute, and then yeah, it just all came together. But those little the little ones on the ring finger and the index, yeah, that was a spur of the moment, and at 110 was happy with my decision. Anyways, I'm going in and I top coated the nails because I didn't want them to get messed up in the process of me doing 3D art, because 3D art is messy. Okay, so I took the brown from SissClays and this like pink skin color and some white to create the bear color. If you have the SissClays, if you have the SissClays, how many of your SissClays tubes have broken apart? Because my white is non-existent at this point. I had to take another empty container that I have and put the leftover white that I have into that container, and then take the sticker of the white cap off of the box, whatever it's called, and put it on the little tube that I had to put my SissClays into, because it disintegrated, and I don't know how. I never take my SissClays out of the house. I literally leave them in the package that it came in, like the little box, because the box is really sturdy. So I'm like, there's no need of me taking them out the box and storing them somewhere. I'm gonna leave them in the box, and they're disintegrating, they're falling apart, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, I know I use them, but dang, do I use them that much? They're like falling apart. Anyways, I'm making a bear. My husband told me that this bear looked like he was special. You guys, I don't know if you're chronically on TikTok like how me and my husband is, but it's the meme that's like, oh look, a strawberry. oh look, a strawberry. Oh look, a strawberry. So it's the meme where it's like as she's showing the strawberries, they're just like progressively getting like weirder and weirder and like more weird. And that's what he told me. He was like, the bear that's on your ring finger is like, oh look, a strawberry. And then the bear on your thumb is like, oh look, a strawberry. So I'm like, really? I thought he was cute, but I guess not. I guess he's not. Anyways, he may be a little special, but he's still cute, and that's all that matters. So now I'm going in, I'm creating the croissant. I was low-key really, what is the word? I was really, really stressed about this damn croissant. Because I was like, oh my gosh, it's not going to look like a croissant. It's going to look like a banana. And it came out eventually. Like, it came out for the better eventually. But at first, I was shivering my boots. I was like, I spent so long on the like centerpiece because I was so afraid to add the rest of the little balls to make the croissant. But in the end, it came out really cute. And yeah, you just gotta have faith in yourself, man. Sometimes you just gotta jump in, close your eyes, and say, Jesus, take the wheel. Because that's what he did. Yep. Because at first it was looking like a chicken. Like when I put the other side of the little bread on, tell me it does not look like a naked chicken. I'll wait. Boom, it's a chicken. At that moment, I was like, it looks like a chicken. Somebody help me. But then when you add like the little two circles towards the end and like play with it, it looked like a croissant. So I was really happy. At this point, the nail set in my head was really coming together, and I was no longer sad about all the misfortune that I was having at the start of this recording process. Excuse me. So right now I'm just going to continue to create the croissant and then do some more 3D elements. So while we do that, I have some special news. So I just started my YouTube channel, and in the process of starting my YouTube channel, I am moving to Germany. I literally have to pack up everything that I own by October 4th to be shipped out to go to Germany, including my nail stuff. And luckily, we're gonna do my nail stuff through the post office, so it won't take like 3 months for my nail stuff to get to Germany. It'll only take like a week. But all of my clothes and like all of me and my husband's like personal things, other personal things, are gonna take about a month, maybe 3 months, depending on how the military ships it. But yeah, we are going to be relocating to Germany. So with that being said, hopefully I'll be having a better nail studio, a better desk to where I can do wider frames, because I feel like all of my frames are so up close. And then hopefully I can have better like recording equipment, because that's my plan. I plan to like full deep dive into content, like not content creating, but YouTube. Do you see that? At that moment, I was really happy that the nail set was coming out. Like the croissant came out well. And then I decided to put a little croissant on the bear's head. And that was cute. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So yeah, hopefully Germany, I can start pushing my YouTube channel to another level. And if you guys want, you can like stay here and like hang out with me. We can be friends. We can be homies. But that's only if you want, like no pressure. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm scared, but I'm excited. So wish me good luck in Germany, and hopefully you guys decide to stay for my journey. Okay, back to nails. So I decided to add the bear, and I wanted him to be like holding the croissant. One of these days, I'm gonna figure out how to have a cute little animal look like he took a bite out of something that he's holding. I don't know what. But God dog it, I will. Okay, so now I'm going in and I am shading, like I'm making the croissants look toasty. This was probably the hardest part of this 3D like chart. Excuse me. Like trying to truly make it look toasted without it being burnt or just like weird, like not the color croissants are supposed to be, because croissants are like supposed to look buttery and just like lightly toasted. It's like a light crust of toast. But I tried my best. I feel like I could have got a lot better, but I'm not really good at shading things. It's one of the things that's like on my list to learn is how to properly shade like items. Like I think I had a picture of a croissant posted up and I just couldn't figure out how to do it. But it came out like good enough to where like when I showed the nail set to like my mom, she was like, "Oh, that's cute. The bear's holding a croissant. I like that." And I was like, "All right, cool. It looks like a croissant. It looks like a croissant. That's all that matters." So I went in. Once again I used the MPA palette, and I went in with this. It's like a brown, but the brown has like an orange base. I used that. I used the orange as well, and then to like tone down the orange at any chance I needed, I grabbed the same brown that is on the ring finger. I grabbed that to tone down the orange if it needed to be so. I don't know if that made sense. It didn't. I promise you, English is my first language. It's just I don't know how to use it properly. So now I'm just continue making the bear. I decided to also add the facial features at that time too. And I added her little feet because she's so cute. And now I'm doing the face of my special bear. I think it only looks like a little weird because I didn't add like pupils and stuff. Like his face is so up close, unlike the other bear. Like I feel like the other bear you see the full body. This one is just the head, and because I didn't add like pupils or anything like that, he looked a little weird. I don't know. I could be wrong. But he's cute to me, so that's all that matters. Okay, and I'm adding a little snout. This whole entire time, I would always go into that position of where like my thumb is pressed onto something, and it's not a good angle to film in. It is not. That is not a good angle to film in, and I will never do it again. I hereby apologize because I will never do that again. Even though in this video, I've done it more than once. So now I'm going in with a syrup pink from the Neon Pudding collection. I'm going in and I'm creating a little blush for the little bears. Yes, yes, yes. You're so cute. You know you gotta make them blushing. Nails are so fun. Like, I feel like I say this in every video, but nails are really fun to me. I enjoy it. It brings me peace, serenity. It's a long process, but you turn on some music, you get a glass of wine, and that is the best. Yeah, sign me up. That's the best time I could ever have. Oh, we're gearing towards the end. Going in and adding some blush on the special bear. Alright. And so now I decided to add a little bow onto the one holding a croissant. I don't really think I should have done that. It was kind of OD because then at that point I literally have bows on my index, middle, and point, my ring finger, and I was just like, maybe it's OD, but it still came out cute. So now I'm going in with top coat, and I'm top coating all of the nails. Like, I really go in when I have 3D charms on, whether I'm deciding to make it matte or like make it a glossy top coat. Really like get the top coat in all those spots, because you'll be surprised. Oftentimes when I do 3D art, I'm gonna say oftentimes, sometimes when I do 3D art, the 3D art catches and like pulls people's hair, or like even my hair. So it's important that you really go in and make sure you get a top coat in all like the crevices and the creases of your 3D art. Yay! Now we're going in with cuticle oil, lathering it up because my hands have been through it. I did this set literally twice. First time had to remove it, second time had to fix my cuticles and stuff. So that is it all done. Look at her in her glory. Really rubbed that cuticle in. So yeah, that's the nails. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. After this, I'll be trying to get into some October nails, and then there will be like a short little break in me posting, because at that time I'll be in Germany and I won't have my setup all ready for me to start recording and things. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, and please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful and amazing day. Toodles. Okay, bye bye.